Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers today. We're excited to welcome Raphael and Saurabh from Georgian at Ilac today, back with another Apply Board live session. Let's get them on the stage to say a quick hello and introduce themselves and their designation.
Sure. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Diana, for having us. My name is Saurabh. I am with Georgian and Ilac. I'm the Sales and Recruitment Manager. And I'm joined by Raphael.
And hi to you all. My name is Raphael Ortiz, and I'm the Registrar for Ilac Higher Education. So I'm happy to be a part of this great team and organization.
Thank you so much, guys. So without further ado, let's launch into some questions so we can keep this, high level, fun, and engaging. So one of my first questions is actually for you, Saurabh. I'm curious to know a little bit more about Georgian at Ilac. So our understanding is it's a public-private partnership, so students can benefit from a lot of the personalized support kind of from both angles. Saurabh, can you tell us a little bit more about what that means?
Sure. So as you said, we are a public-private partnership, specifically between Georgian College, which is located in Barrie, and Ilac here in downtown Toronto. So students definitely will get the benefit of, two of the best institutions in their respective fields. Georgian College being, one of the top institutions when it comes to international student satisfaction and, placements and co-op. And Ilac, of course, being, one of the highest awarded English language schools in the country. So students are getting best of both: public college institution education, which is Georgian College quality, and then Ilac as international students experience and the customer service that we're very well known for.
Really great. Thanks, Saurabh. That helps us set the tone for the series of our kind of next questions here. So Raphael, over to you. Curious about some of your, after this past year of the pandemic, kind of the plans that you guys have to support students. So one of our questions is, will we be continuing with online learning, or are students expected to be back on campus?
No, that's a great question. So for our fall semester, starting in September, we do expect that all programs will operate under a sort of blended learning approach. So this means students will be asked to come to campus regularly to participate in small group activities under, of course, social distancing frameworks. We will maintain, of course, all appropriate standards for cleaning, disinfecting, and minimizing contact between students and cohorts within their class. But rest assured, any students who are able to come to Canada and would like to attend classes in person will definitely have the opportunity to do so.
That's good to hear. I know that takes a lot of planning. So with respect to quarantine and accommodation, what does Georgian and Ilac have for our international students, coming through for fall studies?
So we actually have quite a bit. We have some great options available to students that, of course, follow all COVID-19 safety protocols. Quarantine accommodations with Ilac provide a number of benefits. Of course, number one, there's the amazing student living experience. Homestay, shared apartments, suites. There's a diverse student community, of course, for Georgian and Ilac students. Some of those options include, of course, homestay, the Dream House, Casa Toronto Suites, and all of these locations are just amazing. They're all within the downtown core, which are close to your classes and the campus itself. All three of these options, or actually all four of these options, include 3 meals per day, and they're offered at a very, very friendly price across the board.
Lovely to know that students will really get that college town feel of being close to everything that they need. So moving on to the credentials related questions, Raphael, since we have you here still. And Saurabh mentioned earlier, the public-private partnership and what that all means. So for our international students, are students eligible for the postgraduate work permit, or PGWP, upon completion of your programs?
For sure. It's an easy answer. It's yes. So all of our students will be eligible for the postgraduate work permit, the PGWP, of course. That's regardless of which program you're in. You can be rest assured it is possible.
Got it. And are the credentials being given by the Public College of Georgian, or how does that work? Just to understand, again, the credential piece.
Oh, it's a great question, and it's a very simple answer. So the degree is issued directly by Georgian College. So this means you'll receive an official transcript confirming any coursework completed directly from Georgian, meaning, of course, it's on official Georgian transcript paper. Your diploma upon graduation will, of course, also be issued directly from Georgian College. So it's definitely 100% across the board from the public college itself.
Got it. Thank you, Raphael. And then my last question in this category relates to conditional offers of admission. Curious if that's something that you are able to issue, and if so, what are the conditions for students?
Of course. So Georgian at Ilac issues conditional offers of admission. Two of the most common conditions are typically language proficiency and confirmation of degree completion. Now, I would like to mention to our apply board applicants from India specifically that Georgian College at Ilac is aware of the tragic impacts of the COVID-19 outbreak in India, and we send our highest hopes for the health and safety of you and your family, of course. We're also aware that most board exams in your region have been canceled or delayed. So we would like to inform you that conditions of your offer are based solely on your India board exams. Proof of meeting this condition is no longer required in order to register for courses and start your studies at Georgian. So instead, you'll be asked to submit your final grades, credentials, as soon as those become available to you. So if you do have an offer letter sort of in our system as an apply board applicant, you should have received already an updated offer letter.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Raphael and Saurabh. I think that kind of policy adaptation is highly appreciated by students that are going through, various levels of COVID-related impacts. So thank you so much. Saurabh, moving on to you now. So if students already hold an offer of admission, curious about the flexibility of your refund policy. So what if they don't get an answer surrounding their visa in time for the September intake? How does that all play out with respect to Georgian at Ilac's refund policy?
Yes, another great question. And we're very happy to announce that we have a very, very flexible refund policy considering the pandemic situation going on right around the world. So for September intake, students are able to start their studies with us, even if they have not received an answer regarding their visa application, which means if a student has received our letter of acceptance and they have applied for their visa, all they will need to do is keep us informed. Just send us the proof of visa application submission, and we will allow them to start in September. Having said that, should for any reason the student is refused the visa, they're rejected, student will be getting a full refund, including the tuition deposit that they have paid to receive the offer letter. So we will, on this case, take care of the student 100%. And in fact, our refund policy, our refund deadline is all the way up until November 23rd, should the visa is rejected, which means students can, be very comfortable, be at ease, knowing that they can start in September as long as they've applied. And if they are rejected for any reason whatsoever, submit us the proof of rejection within 2 weeks of receiving it. We will happily issue the full refund. And the deadline for that is all the way up until November 23rd.
Great. Thank you so much, Saurabh. So moving over to some of the more fun questions, noting that this is a relatively new partnership, curious what you would consider as kind of the 3 top reasons an international student should attend Georgian at Ilac.
Well, I've already mentioned a couple in the beginning. It's the best of sort of 2 combinations, right? Public institution and private. Georgian quality is definitely there. Georgian College is well known as a public institution. International students, very high satisfaction rate. One of the best co-op colleges, public colleges in Ontario, and of course Ilac being highest awarded language school here in Canada. So you're getting the Ilac experience dealing with international students and the quality of service along with Georgian College's quality program. Second, you're living in city of Toronto, one of the most diverse cities in the country, and we're the financial capital of the country. So students that want to experience that, the lifestyle, the city lifestyle, they want to experience diversity, arts, culture, entertainment, food, being closer to the community. This presents an excellent opportunity for them to study here with us.
Thanks, Sarah. Those are great points for sure. And I really like that combination of smaller class sizes but also being in a big city. So you are getting at kind of the best of both. So also curious then, what kind of resources are available for students? So whether it's mental health challenges or even career services, which we also touched upon briefly yesterday in our chat. Can you share a little bit about what resources are available for international students specifically?
So all those resources that you just mentioned will be available. So if students are, in need of career services in terms of, finding part-time jobs while they're here studying with us, even upon graduation, we will have those career services. We have student services team ready here to help students all the way from their pre-departure, from the time they leave the country and they come here, all the way after they graduate. So any sort of services related to the mental health while they're in quarantine or while they're studying here, living in residence, studying in classrooms online, we're able to support students 100%, and that's right across, not just their mental well-being, but also their career as well as in classroom as well.
Fantastic, Sarab. Thank you, Raphael and Sarab, both. So I think we can kind of wrap up here, but before doing so, maybe each of you can provide one tip that you would give an international student when they're kind of transferring over to Canada. What is one tip you would give a student for success?
From my end, it would be, please just read through your offer letter very carefully, step by step. It will have all of the details that you will need. It will have deadlines for your tuition fees, when are they due, how to make the payments, as well as the email itself that you have received regarding the offer letter will have step-by-step instructions from us as to how to plan your arrival to Canada. And if you have any questions, you should always communicate with us because we're here to help you.
Thanks, Sarab. And what about you, Raphael? Any lasting words of wisdom?
I think I would go with speak up. If you have any questions, make sure you ask. There are no bad questions. If you need help, we're here to help. If you don't ask, we can't read your mind, of course. We would like to, but we can't. We are set up. We have the framework. We have the team ready to go. Ilac already knows the struggles that come along with being an international student in a new country. So we're ready to help with whether it's an academic issue or any sort of other non-academic issue. We're here to help. That's what we're here for.
Thank you so much, both of you, Raphael and Sarab. I wish you a wonderful rest of day, and thank you for taking the time to chat with us here at Apply Board.
No, thank you for having us. We appreciate it, and we want to wish all of our students the best of luck, and please do take care.
Take care. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining our other installment of Apply Board going live with our partner institutions. We have a series of other exciting institutional partners joining us soon. So please stay in touch and stay posted and feel free to share and keep asking questions. We're here to support you. Thank you.